I will never die. Not really. I might stop living, but I will not die, because these trees have imbued me with a spirituality which most people are lacking. You know, I bet you think, you know, when you die, that's it. We're done. You're in the ground, you're finished. I believe, thanks to these trees who have put it in my head, that when I die, I myself will become a tree. The guardian tree, the king tree, the keeper of the kingdom of the trees in the park. I, Terence, the biggest tree in the park, will rule over these, once and forever, as a tree.
This is Terence. He's been living in this park for the past 8 years.
Well, I'm sleeping here.
My first meeting with him happened by chance when, in May 2007, I found him asleep in a park ditch.
Boat.
He was surprised when I didn't know who he was, but was all too happy to explain that he was not, as he had first appeared, a hobo, but was in fact Terence, tree cop.
Toilet.
This worried me a little, but he seemed harmless enough, and curiosity soon overcame my natural caution. Apparently this park was a tree sanctuary, serving as a combined prison, rehabilitation centre and orphanage. Terence viewed himself as the guardian of the trees, and it was his duty to protect and nurture them, and in some cases to lock them up. I found that the more he talked, the more fascinating he became. I resolved to find out more, and visited Terence regularly over the next few weeks. He would show me around, tell me about the individual trees, and let me observe him as he went about his various duties. He obviously relished your attention, and I was happy to give it. I was hooked. Eventually I asked Terence if I could make a documentary about him. He was very enthusiastic about the idea, and agreed on the one condition that he could make the theme tune. So I lent him the use of my film crew, and away he went. This is what he came up with.
Out here today, what I'm basically going to do, this is my natural environment. All I'm going to do is just run you through what I normally do on a normal day, talk you through a couple of the trees that I've got here, just give you a little bit of information about what my job involves, okay? So here we go. So I'll start you off with these two trees over here. Now these are recent placements in the park. What I've basically done is reintroduce them. They've actually been locked in place here, so they can't move. Right, they're off. He's doing well, he's really doing well. That one there, you see him, he's got a beautiful flourish on him. Basically, when he started off in Beirut about 3 years ago. He was doing terrible. He was in rehab. He killed at least 4 people, mutilated them. There was some really, I won't talk to you about that. I know it's a family programme, but he's doing well. He's going well, Bob. I'm doing a bit of work on Mary here. Slimming her down a bit. She's taking up a lot of space. Good work. Every single one of these trees at one point in their lives has committed at least one count of murder or rape. I'm the person that has to clean up the mess afterwards. These ones here, over here behind bars, come over here, you'll see these. Super strength tensile steel, keep the bastard inside. Put these up myself. Double strength, they're not going to get out. But if they did, I would be a wanted man. I'm responsible for this. Like, these are in the rehabilitation programme, as you can see, they're still actually very close to the fence. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem getting them back inside if they do re-offend, which they don't usually, because they've got me to answer to, and I'm a fucking hard-packing bastard. Little fuckers. Little fuckers.
So Terence, tell us, how long have you been in this job?
Well, I've been in this job now for about 8 years. Before that, I was basically a layabout. I really had no life. You know, I was getting worse and worse by the day. And I knew that I had to do something with my life. Now, I've always loved trees. And I was like all young lads, you know, we all climb trees, we have tree houses. So I thought to myself, well, you know, what jobs involve trees? Now, what most people don't know is that trees are very delinquent. And they cause lots of problems. Tree crop. I mean, you know, they can stay right there. They plant bombs, they kick old ladies, they get the fuck down. They get in the way of ice cream vans, they cause general havoc. Get down or I won't be responsible for my actions. Now, not all trees, obviously. I mean, trees are just like people. You have some very well behaved trees, some trees which are less well behaved.
Terence, you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be alright. Until I came in, until Terence Eagle actually came in, you know, went into the park and, you know, delivered his ultimatum.
Yeah.
And said, look, you know, now someone's here to keep you in line. You know, you fucking spread your roots around where they're not wanted. Bang. Yeah, I'm like came marching in the park, and I'm quite an imposing figure. You know, I had my hat on, I had no shoes on, and I said to them, you know, I'm here now, I'm here to help. You know, I've got no problem in helping you. What I will not accept is you running around amok in the park. Because the thing is, you know, think what you've got in the park, it's not just fucking trees. Alright, you've got lots of trees, but you've got ducks. Alright, you've got dogs. Squirrels, geese, you know, you've got loads of us, countless things. And the trees, until I came along, it's like, you know, oh, it's my park. You know, no, it's not. And now, you know, sometime a tree will come up to me and they'll say, thank you, Terence. Thank you for putting me in line. Because, you know, God knows where I'd be now without you. You know, I could be shagging some whore in Soho. But now, you know, I've got my life back together, I've got a bank account, I've got a girlfriend, I've got a car. No, not a car, but they've got a life. Actually, last Tuesday I was talking to one of these trees about the fact I'm going to be on camera, on telly, which I am. And the tree said to me, Bernie his name is, it was like, oh, you know, Terence, bit of a white boy. He's like, oh, I'd love to be on telly. He was a bit nervous in front of the camera. This one here, I'll take it to him now. I said to him, Bernie, I said, you know, this is your chance to prove yourself to people. You know, make a name for trees. You know, don't just hide yourself. You're a beautiful tree. So if you'll follow me, hopefully, if we're lucky, he'll come out of his bark. Approach him softly is the approach I favour. So please, you know, no sort of like direct shooting with the camera, just to maybe, you know, a few sort of panning shots, that's what they're called, but no sort of close-ups, alright? Have respect, please. Alright, Bernie, mate. How's it going? Wicked, yeah. I just talked to this nice chap over here. See, he's got a camera. He's the cameraman I was talking to you about. What they're going to do, they're just going to be filming you for a bit. I'm going to talk about you. Because you are an excellent case of a tree who's made a real, you know, he's made himself proud. So here we are, this is Bernie. Bernie, say hello. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Bernie, he's been here a while now. You see, he's got some friends. It's actually very difficult for a tree to make friends, a new tree to make friends in an environment like this. I mean, you know, you come here, it's like when you join school, isn't it? Trees are just like us, you know. They have their own fears. their own desires. I once had a tree who fancied the pants off me. So Bernie, what have you got to say for yourself? Go on, tell him what you've been doing. He's organised a plan for other trees. They've got a little club around here. You see, just show, you've got all these new trees around here. They're not very forthcoming. See how they've been spaced out. They have a lot of problems communicating with each other, and with me, in fact. I mean, Bernie is not a great conversationalist, are you? No. No. Oh, look what you got there. Cheers, mate. Alright, Bernie, I'll catch you up later, alright? But keep it up, keep it up. He's doing very well. He's doing very well. I'm proud of you, mate.
It's a very satisfying job.
It's immensely satisfying. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not easy, but I'm an imposing figure. Sometimes I wake up and I think, oh no, why do I do this? But then on other days I wake up and I think, oh yes, I'm so glad I do this. Because who else, had this many friends? All these trees love me. They love me, I'm a father to them. And who can say that? Who can, go to a garden centre and say that tree loves me with all its heart? No one. No one can say it.
As I watched Terence at work, tending to his trees, pruning, petting, laughing, comforting, I was struck by just how happy he looked. The seemingly unbreakable bond he had with his trees was surprisingly touching. I sometimes forgot that they were just trees. But as moving as it was, I also wanted to see a little of the other, darker side to his job. He did, after all, call himself a tree cop. Unfortunately, Terence was adamant when he had left all that behind 8 years ago, when he decided to settle down and set up a park. There was still the occasional incident which had to be resolved, and luckily we were present to film one of these. But Terence was reluctant to talk about what he called his dark and mysterious past, hinting only that times are hard, trees are tough, and whiskey didn't come cheap.
Will you join me now? I'm actually on my way to sing a lullaby to a baby tree. His name's Gerald. He's only been here about a minute, so he really needs to settle in. Drift away because it's the afternoon, he's got to sleep, he's a baby. So I've got a little tune that I sing to baby trees. I looked at it myself, I'm a bit of a composer actually, quite an imposing figure. My multifaceted job basically. Now, this tree here, Gerald. Now, please, if you are going to ask me any questions, speak softly. Gerald, it's very dope. Hey, mate, you're right. Oh, he's a beautiful little tree. Barely 6 weeks old. Right, mate. Hey. There he is. Oh. Well, I'm just going to sing my little tune now. Just lull him off into sleep. It's very difficult for me to do this with a camera here. It's a private moment between me, Terence Eagle, and this tree. But I'm going to let you watch, so you're quite privileged. Okay. told you earlier on, I've been doing this for about 8 years. Before that, I was a bit of a, I don't want to sound arrogant, I was a bit of a Casanova, a bit of a Lothario, a bit of a love boat. But I've done that, you know, I've been there, I've shagged birds, well fit. I mean, okay, hypothetically speaking, right, say you're married to a woman, call her Shirley, right, and you go up to her and you say, Shirley, you know, I love you Shirley.
Yeah.
I love you, Shirley. And she, you know, she might laugh at you, you know, she might put you down. You go into a tree, you say, you know, I love you, Anne. I love you. With all my heart and soul, I love you. And if that is not a display of reciprocal passion, then I don't know what is. Some might say I'm lonely. I would say no. No! You know, a girl came up to me the other day and said, oh, you know, you're fit. I like the way you look. You know, and I said, yeah. She said, well, let's go back to your place. I said, what place? She said, well, you know, where you live with all your mates. You got, you know, where you got him. I said, no. I said, I haven't got any mates. She said, all right, ciao, mate. And I thought, well, trees aren't like that. You know, they're with you all the time. And that's what I love. So no, to answer your question again, I haven't got any mates.
Yeah.
If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you'd better go in disguise. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic.
All right, Dennis. All right, Gladys. All right, you lot. All right, Ben. Oh, Boris, this is happening it. All right, Ed. Give it back. Oh, Boris, for God's sake. It's dead. When they die, I mean, when a tree dies on you, it's a profoundly upsetting experience. You know, because in many cases, you've nurtured that tree since it was a tiny little sapling, you know? And then it grows, it becomes a beautiful elm, say, for example. It lives, it flourishes like we all do, flowers, and then it dwindles. And to see that, and to have that bond with a tree, and then for that bond to be cruelly severed, is perhaps it's quite horrible. Alright, Bob. It's like your organs are being ripped out, you know, and you think, why? You know, I've built up a relationship with this tree, and then for no reason at all, it's taken from you, and you feel like all that work that you've put in has been for nothing. Bob's dead. There are no words of goodbye. There's no fond farewell. There's just, right, that's it. There's no, Tessa, it was good knowing you, or have a nice life, Tessa. It's just one day they're not there anymore. It's really sad when this happens. Bob's dead. By the looks of it, he's been dead about a week. Why'd you die, Bob? Hey? Why'd you die? Bob! Right, Raz? Raz? Hey? Raz is dead. Raz is dead. Crash. Raz is dead. Oh yeah, and I haven't told you this yet, but Shaw's making a great recovery. He's been here, what, like 9 or 4 years now, making a great recovery. So yeah, I'm planning to stick him out on the bus tomorrow, like a community tour, getting a couple of other trees on there. They'll be doing it together, going down to the beach, have a wild time. It's like a reward for him, you know what I mean? It's like if you're having a filming yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to do something now. Got to put a tree down. Look. I've got this. It's my needle. Don't touch it. All right. It's filled with anti-sap, deadly serum. Puts the tree down with one, and the tree's down. There's a very old tree around here. I'll give you a quick introduction to him. He's been here for almost 300 years now, reaching the end of his life. Yeah, that's basically it. I've got to put him down. It's one of the lows of my job, especially on a day like this. We're down here, you know, the trees around here are very old, and they don't like me coming around with the old anti-sap, you know. It's got to be done. Well, I might as well get started over here anyway, so if you want to follow me. Now, I feel like a bastard walking around with this. Yeah, I've known these since they were tiny, and now I've got to put him down. Such is life. The end of it. I'm not going to kill him straight away. I'll talk to him first. It's a final farewell. It's sending off. You know, try to make it as pleasant as possible for him. Pleasant as it can be. Tread softly and tread on my dreams.
Terence requested that we stop filming at this point so that he could spend the final moments with the tree in private. As we waited, I pondered the many mysteries surrounding Terence. One of the most prominent of which was, how did he survive? What did he eat? Terence said that the trees provided for him, but he always fell hungry upon the food offerings I brought with me each day. Another mystery concerned his age. Terence claimed to have nurtured every single tree in the park. Yet some of these trees must be hundreds of years old. How did he explain that to himself? What did he actually believe? I decided it was time to really question Terence, present him with the inconsistencies of his imagined world, and find out just how deep the illusion ran.
Do you really think that any of these trees actually appreciate your help, let alone even acknowledge your existence?
Still sick, what?
Do you really think that any of these trees here actually acknowledge your help? That even acknowledge your existence? Even they're trees, Terence. They're just trees.
Do you mean... you mean do they recognise the contribution I make towards their life?
Yes.
Alright, right, all of these trees are here because of me, alright? Before I came here, this park was a flat expanse of wasteland. Terence arrived, me, Terence Eagle, come in here, right, I want trees here, 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 and a fucking elm there, alright? They came, they put them there, right, cheers Terence, thanks for putting me here, that one over there, right? You know, if it wasn't for you, Terence, I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't have this fucking splendid view, alright? I wouldn't be able to breathe the air, see the sky, have the grass beneath my feet, alright? It's because of me that they're here, and they love being here, so, compass mentis, it follows that they thank me. I'm sorry, but that is offensive to me.
So you planted all of these trees?
No, I didn't plant them.
You bring them in. I remember you said before that all of these trees were having problems in society outside here. Did you bring them in here?
She's laughing at you. What?
Did you bring them all here? These trees?
Did I bring them all? No.
Where were they before then? Did you plant them?
Well, they were like... They were in here, weren't they?
In your stomach?
Well,
I don't understand,
it's neither here
Terence.
nor there. You know, whether I planted them or it came out of my fucking dick. Sorry. Okay, look. I did not give birth to every single tree in the park, but damn near 99.9% recurring of them are here because of me. I've told you before this, right? Look around you. He's not... You know, say you're a mum, right, a mother, in a house, surrounded by kids, fucking everywhere, babies crawling over your table, swinging off the chandeliers, sleeping in the oven, babies everywhere, right? And the mother's like, oh, all my kids, I love them all. Do you understand? Their mother didn't plant them in the kitchen, or in the living room, or in the house, but they're there because of their mother, do you see?
Their mother gave birth to them, yes.
Yeah, I didn't give birth to them.
So what happened?
I brought them here. From the goodness of... from the sweetness of my soul. And I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet. My passion. Oh gosh, trumpet to blow, but every single tree, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 billion trees, my blood is in their sap. If you're not careful, these will bust you up. My brains are in their leaves. You might not have noticed, but I'm surrounded by extremely muscular trees. My hair is in their twigs. I chose this spot because, you know, they're my guardians, my flesh and their bark. So you walk out of step, mate, I'm part of them and they are part of me, and you'll find a fucking branch up your bluster. I don't know what you're getting at. I'm sorry, I don't. There's no issue here. These, you know, these are my trees.
This is the final boarding call for flight A1427 to Athens. Could all remaining passengers for this flight please proceed immediately to gate 23B. That's gate 23B. The plane is now boarding.
Oh, hello. You caught me on holiday. Tessa here. Right, well, here I am in the sunny climes of Greece. Beautiful place. I thought for my fan base out there, I'd give you a little piece of me on holiday. Tessa on the beach and all that. So here we are. That's that place behind us. So I'm staying near there. It's beautiful. I'm in the sea, as you can see. If you want to follow me, I'll sort of show you around a bit. I've come to know this beach quite well. So come this way. I picture all you folk back in rainy old England. Where I'm staying, in there. Very rustic, as you can see. I've got my own little kitchen there. Cooking something this afternoon. Here we are. Nice little place. I haven't cleaned up yet. It's a bit of a surprise, this camera. I didn't realise it was here. You see, I was on holiday. Before you caught me, I was relaxing with a beer. Cooked myself some traditional Grecian cuisine. Come over this way. I'll show you my table. Easy now, be careful. Broken glass right there, don't know why. Oh, there we go. Now, what can I do you for? I've got as you're a guest in my house, I can bring another bit of what I've been cooking, what I showed you earlier on. Normally it's siesta time now, so I'm trying to like integrate myself into the local culture. So I made myself a traditional little sort of Greek abode here. Come round here, I'll show you my shorts. As you can see, this is my tree shorts. So I've been up and down a few trees. I was sleeping in these for a few. They've got, oh dear, yeah, something's got to them. For I don't know what. Anyway, that's the. This is my sort of living area here. This is where I hang out in the afternoon. And if you want to come over this way, I'll show you the rest of my house. Oh, rabbit drop-ins. Some friendly little critters in here. The kitchen. You've got tables and chairs there. Last night I had a couple of olive trees around for dinner. So they got a bit, had a bit of the old ouzo, got a bit a bit rowdy, as you can see, but I'll clean that up later. That was the olive trees did that. Got a box of dust hanging around for whenever I might need it. Hold on. Yeah, it's pushing 30, so I've got to be careful. If it goes over 35, I collapse. This is why I've got this with me. This is my temperature gauge. So it's got a couple more people looking around my house. Obviously I'm a very popular man around here, a bit of a local celebrity. This is where I sleep around here. Come in, don't be afraid. It's alright, I'm not going to bite. It's my bed, fold-up bed. That's from the old. I do like practicality. Even when I'm on holiday, it's very important to be practical. This little baby takes up half the space of a normal spring bed, so that holds me up at night. That does. And I sort of fold it out and sort of lay down there. It's not much room, but very cosy. Oh, don't tread on those. That's my pyjamas there. Oh dear. There we go. Just oh dear, hang those up to dry. Ooh. Right, that'll be okay. Follow me. Mine a tissue. Oh, little game of football. You like a game of football? Now, I don't know if you heard, but part of the reason really why I came on holiday was the horrific amount of work I had to do shortly before I left. I took a private jet out to over there, and I sort of swam over here, arrived on a beach. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna have to get into the shade. What's that? That's fucking hell. That's 33. Dear, 2 degrees more and I'll be dead. around here. Minor glass, there's a lot of glass around here. I'm making windows. Here we go. Okay. Well, now I've shown you around my house, what I'd like to do is show you around the area as well. Perhaps we can meet a couple of the locals. Right. I've got a phrase book, okay? So I'm going to try and speak some Greek with you. I've really ingrained myself into the local culture. Jacinti, Terence Eagle. What? I always shake hands with him, slap him on the back. Yassas. I'm sorry, I don't understand you. What, you're hungry? This is hopeless. And I like to think I can sort of change attitudes to trees around here, a lot of them. Obviously not in the best of condition. I mean, look at that, that's shameful. I don't know, Mystophiles or something his name is. Some Greek stuff, but the way they treat trees around here, really, it's criminal. So really, my work here is not yet done, even I'm on holiday. It's, well, like I said, I'm never truly on holiday. Tezza's never truly on holiday. Okay, well, enough of this, enough of my house. I'm going to show you around the area, perhaps give you a feel for the area. So, if you want to follow me down here. Oh, hello. Oh, shit. Tree shit. What he's standing in now is actually tree shit. So what I had here, put here was a big pool of sanitizer here. So when things get really tricky, you know, I mean, I'll come home some days and I'm just covered in tree shit. So what I do is, I'll show you now actually, little technique I've learned. Just very slowly, ease your feet into the water. You notice the slightest green tinge, that's detergent I've put in here. I actually, before I came here, this was all very dirty. So I sort of poured quite a large amount of hold on, sorry about this. Got quite a large amount of detergent in here. I feel like an ice cream, so I'm just going to go and get one. Sorry, man. I like an ice cream. Lots of flavours. Have you got tree flavour? Is it possible to go on the boat at all? Is it possible me, Terence Eagle? Trico? A tree. Tree. No, flavour. Flavour is tree. No, it's one flavour called tree.
Moti!
I just wonder, you know, if it's possible for me to go on the boat.
Moti! Chirchana!
Oh, hello. I'm buying a postcard. A souvenir of the lovely time I've spent here. I'm just trying to choose just the right one. Oh, that should do it. Lovely. How many out? Oh, I appear to have two. I only want one. One's enough. Yes. Hello there, sir. Yes. Postcard, please.
30 cents, sir.
You're welcome. Oh, it's lovely. Thank you. Goodbye. Bye. You too. Thank you. Bye now. Bye. Bye.
Bye. See you later.
Oh. Yeah, Sass. Tezza here again. I'm relaxing in the sunshine. Really quite pleasant on a beach. Best place to spend time in the afternoon. Just relaxing. It's pretty hot though. Postcard, pen, the 2 P's. Well, I'm just sending a postcard home to the trees. Tell them I miss them. Lots of fun here in Greece. Love, Terence.
Sure that if you're feeling right, a daydream may last along into the night. Tomorrow at breakfast you may prick up your ears, or you may be daydreaming for it.
Good morning, another lovely day. I brought you down here because there's something really quite special that I want to show you. So if you just want to follow me, let's go. Here we are. That wasn't so bad, was it? Now let's go and see what I've come here to see, shall we? Yes. Hello. Oh, lovely people. Oh. Right, up we go. Here we are, the give you a little tour. Let's put this on so showing a bit of flesh. There we go. It's nice, isn't it? Right, let's go see some nuns. Oh. Hold on a sec. Oh, right. Okay, come on. Where are they? Maybe they're around here. I think perhaps they're in here. Hello? Hello, are you in there? Hello? Is there a nun in there? It's Terence Eagle. Oh, you don't know me. I've come to visit you. Say hello. Hello? No, lots of photographs of nuns, but no nuns. I'm not interested in photographs of nuns. I want to see a real one. Oh, we all want to see a real nun, don't we? Come on. It's beautiful here, isn't it? The same as no nuns, though. No, there's no nuns in there either. This is very odd. Perhaps something's killed them all or something. In which case, the right man's here. I don't know what it was. What's killed them? Some sort of sea monster, I suppose. And by the proximity of their little nun house to the sea. Well, this is really coming off. I know it's all about keeping it between the buttock and the trouser cup. Hello? Hello, it's Tessa. You in there? Any nuns in there? I'm not asking for a bite to eat or anything, I just want to see you. You can come up through this door if you want, if it's easiest. No, we're not having any answer there. Well, this is a disappointment. And quite disturbing. Either they're all in their houses or they've all been killed by some sort of sea monster. Oh. Some oranges over there, an orange tree. Not something you see every day. No, I really wanted to show you a nun. Hello? Hello, it's Tessa. Not a blinker. Not a blinker. Any nuns? Oh dear. God sweet bless you. Perhaps there's something here actually. It might be getting out the sun. I understand that. Oh, blimey. That's not what I expect. Have a look in there. Have a look in there. There's dead nuns in there. Come on. A load of dead nuns. Well, that explains it, doesn't it? Came too late. Well, that's brought the atmosphere down really quickly. I can't exactly sort of run and frolic around sort of showing you my holiday when a load of nuns have just been killed, can I? Well, God bless the sacred. This is most... If you don't mind, I'd like to leave this area. It's, I think we should probably get out, actually. Hello, I'm here at the airport. Just dropped my bags off because they were getting a bit heavy. So I just decided to stand out here, watch a couple of planes. Look, there's one. Hello! I wonder where they're going. Well, I'm going back to England, so I've got a plane to catch. Got a plane to catch in about 15 minutes actually. So